Greetings from Radhakrishna. Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Mahadev, Shambho Shankara. How to avoid climate disaster? Today, 8 billion people on the earth, the way we live, the way we travel, the way we build, the way we produce food, and the way we use the various instruments at our houses are resulting into the 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases. So how we started using the fossil fuels from 1850. Till 1850 we have not spoiled the earth, we have not done much of digging work. But starting from 1850, countries like America started using the coal and started producing the energy and manufacturing cement, steel and plastic, which resulted into the greenhouse gases emission. In the last 25 years, China really spoiled the way we live and they have emitted major percentage of the greenhouse gases. What are these greenhouse gases? The major greenhouse gases are methane, fluorine and CO2, carbon dioxide. 80% carbon dioxide is the element which is resulting into the climate disaster. Due to this climate disaster, there is a 1 degree temperature increase. 1 degree temperature increase is resulting into the climate disaster, seawater level increase, and mostly affected people are south. If you look at the emission is done by China and global north, China and US, and global south is heavily affected because that 1 degree temperature change is turning their countries into the warm, and the south countries which are already hot are turning into hotter. We have seen many disasters in the recent years due to the climate. Now, how do we control and what are the solutions? Can we control? Do we have solutions, or do we need to live with this? We cannot survive or we cannot live the way we are emitting the gases today. Every 4 years we are inviting a disaster, and a 1 degree increase in the every 4 years is possible. Whatever has happened in the last 100 years is going to happen in 4 years cumulatively. And in the next 20 years, if we don't change, please expect this disaster. However, there is a Paris Agreement. We have agreed to bring the carbon emissions, greenhouse emissions to zero. We all are heavily participating in that, and definitely China also heavily participating in that, and US made so many innovations. Recently we have seen in India, Narendra Modi Garu announced 1 crore solar houses. That means 1 crore houses are going to join in the solar production. So the earth is saying, stop digging me, stop taking the coal out, stop taking the crude oil and stop taking the gases. Focus on the natural resources that are available in our earth upper level itself, that is the sun, solar energy. Use the solar energy to produce electricity. Use the wind energy to produce electricity, and nuclear power. Using this, you can actually stop majority of the greenhouse gases. Today, electricity is one of the the way we produce the electricity is one of the major emitter. We have to change that. And cement production, steel production, plastic production, we have to start controlling the carbon emissions or cleaning up the air using the various techniques, or move to the complete zero carbon emission cement production, green cement production, green steel production, and travel in electric vehicles, change the way we eat food, use more green plants, cultivation, and eat well. So finally, when we live in houses, we use various cool instruments like ACs and also hot instruments like how do we heat the houses. So we have to stop that, and then we have to find alternatives. If you really want to give a good future to the next generation, we have to ask, how do I participate? So whenever you are buying something, whenever you are traveling, check out, is there a green way or a green method? If you are into the construction, check out if there is a green cement available. If you are traveling or if you are in a travel business, start using the electric vehicles. There are 20 plus solid solutions in controlling and completely stopping the greenhouse gases emission. I request each one of you to participate in a net zero emission movement at Oxy Foundation. Myself, Radhakrishna, the founder, I taken a oath 24/7. All my efforts will go into the green technologies, green energy, and I'm happy to invest into the zero emission movement. Request all of you to join. So, what's great that I am doing? Vyasa Maharshi has written Bhavishya Puranam. In that, he has clearly explained how to control the climate changes in the future and how we can really bring them into the implementation. So spiritually, the solutions are already given by our Maharshis. We are going to look into that. And Bill Gates has written a book, How to Avoid Climate Disaster. I'll bring the knowledge from that book. And our own Tatas have written a digital approach to solve the challenges. So combining these three, using the Bhavishya Puranam and digital approach and avoid the climate disaster, I'm going to bring lot of solutions, lot of ideas and bring the knowledge to all of you. And I request you also participate, go to the schools, talk about the climate disaster, educate the children because they are the ones who are going to face the real disaster, and conduct essay competitions, conduct conferences, conduct on-the-spot speeches and enable people to learn more about the how to avoid climate disaster and how to participate in the net zero. Thank you, Radhakrishna.